Alright, new game. Let's go. Normal seems good. $800 that's a hell of a deal. Da, 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 da. Hopefully you guys can hear me. I'll probably just have to like turn.
12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Dunno.
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment. A righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
Hey, Dad.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary!
Oh, shit.
No! Mary!
Whoops. That's not good.
Hold on! Please, hold on! Oh, God. Oh, no. Mary. Mary. No. No.
You killed your own sister, dude. That ain't good.
This horror. It's a nightmare. No! Please, a moment, let me explain!
Well, you ain't gonna get a moment now. You gotta run, dude. Let's go.
These patrols are after me. No! No! Don't shoot! This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here. This can't be happening.
There's one of those vermin.
No! Please! Stop! I mean you no harm. What's going on?
Run!
Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Right, got a machete.
Where'd it go?
Now, I can defend myself.
Indeed you can.
Kill that thing!
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice.
Indeed. Run!
Who are you? Stupid beast! Sorry.
Run! Don't let them catch you.
No, please, stop!
I'm on fire! Get him!
Who are you?
Filthy piece of shit!
Hey, that's not very nice. Ah,
What do you want?
like, get away, get away, get away. Run!
I mean you no harm. I need help. Die, you fucking leech! Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this. Shut up, beast! Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name?
I'll do the rest of the job.
Just leave me.
Run, Jonathan, run! So I'm a vampire.
The sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone. I need to find somewhere to hide.
Over there! Right now! There's one of them vermin.
Let me go!
Let's go in
I
here.
need to find shelter.
There we go.
Is anybody there? What is this place?
It's an abandoned house.
The place seems abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
Fair enough. Alright. A note. Oh, never mind, a picture.
Brother. What have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry.
Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
Okay. Have a quick look around.
I can almost feel the sun's rays like a physical weight pressing against the wood.
Collectible. Okay. Shillings. A bottle of alcohol. Think you might need that to get over this.
Who goes there? Who's there? Are you referring to me?
Okay, so I was built.
No! No! I still have so much to accomplish. I still have so much left that needs doing.
Like what, dude? Well, he did. Okay. Oh my god, if this motherfucker keeps sending me invites.
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now! No. There's time. I can save him. That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital! Done. He'll live. And now what? We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing.
Fair enough. So, he's a medic of some sort?
No, it never got easy.
Seems though he saved it. Okay. Right. So I have a used revolver. Let me quickly have a little look. A 15 for October, bad sleep. Becky coughed all night, a few delirious. I heard a loud noise in the morning. It's a big machine from men brought up. But it's... Yeah, I'm not reading all that.
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it. So be it.
Well, don't do that. No.
Rational thinking only.
What? I gotta shoot. It made me shot him. It wasn't my choice, bro. Oh, he's alive. What that? How in the fuck? Da Vinci.
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is. As mad as the moon. Montaine's blood in sunlight into a glowing reflection.
Which motherfucker is? Oh, I get to evolve. Fuck. The vampire's blood to heal normal. Oh, okay, right. Okay. Well, apparently I can be shot in the shoulder and my heart and I still survive.
That voice in my head.
Quarantine.
If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
Oh matey, I can tell you this much. You're a vampire. Oh, there's someone outside. Right, we gotta go.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Fair enough.
Here's the leech. Here!
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Lock the damn door.
My head's spinning.
Wait! Come out, you coward!
I'll scrap you. Collectibles come first. Okay, I got a steak now. Don't know what the...
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
Die,
go,
vermin!
Give me your blood. Give me more of it.
There's a strength I never knew I had.
Over there!
This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire.
Give me your blood.
I feel like a child learning the limits of my body.
What the fuck? Nom 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 nom. Tasty.
My strength. My reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
The fuck? Right, you guys can hear me now, hopefully. My headphones just died, so brilliant. I'm not well equipped. Alright, what's that? Quarantine contagious disease. One shall enter or leave quarantine. The of the local health authority. The unauthorized employee of the shall alter, destroy, or remove this card. Violating this violation will be fined. Okay, that's fine. Doesn't matter now. Your king and country need you. Join the British ranks and help the brave lads at the front. So a war's just happened. Your king and country need you. Join the and help.
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us. I have this thirst for blood.
Wait a second.
It's locked.
Okay.
The dizziness from the jump.
Loading screen. I can open this.
I can now control it.
Good for you.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Stop, dude. Oh wait, I'm controlling you.
What will London have to say to me?
Well, seems all people are trying to kill you. Probably
I've so many
say.
questions unanswered. Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum?
So, there's other vampires around. That's good to know.
The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it.
Follow the blood then.
I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
Okay. What's over here though? Ooh, box. Aluminum shard and grease.
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong.
So there was blood in there, which is always nice to know.
Something dire must have come about. Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
Oh, hideout. Wait there, I'm getting into this hideout. What's this? Oh! Okay, that's all nice. Oh, we ain't gonna be upgrading that anytime soon. Recycle it. Okay. Let me just quickly get some sleep in. Body condition. Nice. Confirm. Don't you dare fall asleep. He fell asleep. Lazy bastard. Oh, I got a common handle part and a common trigger part. Nice. Oh, I can just see the blood on it.
At last, a little life, whoever he may be. The killer recently entered this bar. Maybe some of the locals saw him.
Yo, bro.
Oh, God.
No.
Oh, grab.
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently. Wondered if you might help.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to his room. Thought it was kind of rude, actually.
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
I need to meet this man. I have questions.
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard him open his window, so I guess he's still awake. And,
Yes?
no funny business. You hear me? This is a respectable establishment.
Okay. Let me go outside real quick. I hear people. No. Poof up there? Oh. What's over here?
I cannot enter. It's locked.
Okay. Not true. There's like no one here. Oh. Your army needs you. Join at once. Study. Would you like to know more? Ask out your nearest. Okay, let's go. What's this one say? Okay, cool. Right. Hello, friend.
Good evening, sir. I wondered if I could ask for your help.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes. I apologize for my outfit. It's been a long night.
Been there, seen that. Don't worry, things can only get worse.
Has anybody entered the bar recently?
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making love to that gorgeous bottle, see?
This is important, sir. Are you sure no one has come in here in the last few hours?
I don't know and I don't care. This is a free country. People still have the right to come and go, don't they?
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Hello, woman. A loading screen, bro? Why the fuck you woman? Is it because I'm talking to a woman?
It's a good thing you cannot see me now, Mum.
The fuck is going on?
Hello, sir.
Oh, God.
Are you alright? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know.
Drink.
Maybe you could just talk to me.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then. He's more agreeable talking to strangers.
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar, a turquoise turtle. I'm the barmaid here, Sabrina, if you want to know.
Are you always open this late at night?
No, it's only since the epidemic started. Tom thought that people may need a safe place to stay.
Okay.
I just want to talk. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not afraid, sir. It's just I've other customers to take care of.
I only see one customer.
Oh. Well, yeah, of course. I mean, I best check on them.
Okay.
I'll leave then. Thank you.
Bitch, can you move? Damn, bro. You fat fucker. Fat motherfucker.
He didn't deserve this.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
Don't go. Oh my god, you'll be
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I mean you no harm.
Saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word. With anyone.
Well, that's something I can do for you. And who?
Dr. Edgar Swansea. It's also social circle unknown. Hint, which I don't have. And blood quality 6,000.
Who might you be?
My name.
Tell me, who are you?
First, tell me what you want. Then I may tell you.
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people.
Wait there a second.
In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
You seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet again.
Okay. Oh, see you later on. You're no help at all. I'm just quickly gonna...
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
I cannot enter.
Damn it. I think drink no longer stirs me.
I might have to ask for a room. And also,
Welcome back. Did you find what you were after?
I can't say I have. Are you sure no one else came into your bar before I arrived?
Hey, I told you, you were the only other stranger I've had.
Seems there's a hint.
Goodbye, Mr. Watts.
Let's go talk to someone. Seems though you're his waitress. Let's go talk.
Evening, sir. Can I help you?
I have a few questions for you.
Well, if you must.
I must.
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for. Now, I want the truth.
The truth? What do you mean?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we had.
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he... Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched. God, I hope it's not contagious.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. But my God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the cannon factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor. I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
Oh, I got the hint. So his social circle is Sabrina. But Sabrina's also got... Alright, Daddy, all good?
Hello, sir. May I disturb you again?
And you're still ugly as sin.
What's going on around here? It's like everybody is hiding.
You must be new here. Have you not heard about the murders? Everybody fears the return of the sewer dog.
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every crime that happened for decades. You murdered someone, blame the sewer dog, eh?
You make it sound like it's a fairy tale.
People will always believe in monsters. It's easier than accepting their own darkness. We can all be monsters.
Back. Okay.
I'll leave you to your bottle then.
Yes, go make love to it. Let's talk to Swansea first. I'll talk to him. Hi, Swansea.
Would you
laddie.
be so kind as to leave the room?
Dickhead. Now I'm level 4? Right. Oh, you dick. I'm going back there. Don't care what I've got to say. There's no key or nothing.
Not long ago.
You again. What can I do for you?
Okay.
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why not?
Who is he?
William? Just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah. Like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
Sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
So he's gonna kill him. Why lie to me?
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the truth.
No, I didn't. You said you're my only customer.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What do you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay? I'm occupied presently. Things are turning for the worse around here.
Why can't I talk to you then? Oh, now I've got to go over there.
Didn't deserve this.
I look like... Oh, shiny. Gimme. Oh, turn off paper time. For mock my colour, I hate myself for crying like a girl when they insult me. I hate myself for swearing like a boy when they're gone. I hate myself for hating my parents. I hate myself for smiling when customers call me Sabrina, and I hate myself for never finding courage to tell Tom. Haha, Sabrina! Why are you hating yourself for? Have a laugh. You're better than that. Sabrina!
Please, leave me alone. Look, I told you everything.
I don't care about everything now. I just want to talk to you about the page in the trash. Let's just have a look around real quick. So, can I open the gate? No. What's down here? Nothing. Okay. Oh, can I enter here? Nope.
It's locked, all right.
Alright, so we'll open from that side, so I need to go find the other side. Oh.
That's strange. The trail is very erratic, as if the killer was drunk or hesitant.
What's in here?
Nobody at home.
It's about
No one's there.
Whose house is it? Okay. Oh. Oh, I can't jump that. The fuck? Oh, box. Screws and grease. Right, well, I've checked everywhere. Time to inspect the boat.
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me? To this city?
I was just here, my guy. Oh, someone else just died. Another loading screen!
The body is still warm. This man has just been drained in blood.
Brilliant. Examine the
This
outfit.
man was armed. He tried to defend himself.
So is a vampire. Like a vampire killer.
What's this? Some sort of note.
What's it say? What's it say? What's it say? What's it say, bro? 30th October, from G. McCullum to Docks Patrol. Objective: multiplied deaths in the Docks region. I believe a nasty leech is involved. Okay, warning. According to recent reports, the vampire is very violent, approach with extreme caution. I know we lack man in this part of town, but we don't send rookies to investigate the case. If I'm correct, we've got a frenzied one killing each night is always search abandoned places first, like old houses, basements, sewers, or warehouses. Destroy the Leech Brothers. Oh.
These men, this corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim.
Oh.
Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker.
So it is him.
There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
Okay, let's go. Oh. Ooh, gee. Oh, the door's open now. Yum, 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 yum. Is he dead? Oh. I got bullets? Okay.
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
What's up here? Locked. The fuck? Give me your shillings and all your stuff, please. I need it all to be good enough to fight this guy. Okay. What time is hot flower now? Woohoo! There's mouse. I know. Right. Physical melee, ranged. He's good in ranged and physical. His shadow and blood is terrible because he's human. Orange indicates a medium resistance, high resistance, right? So try and get up closer to him. Don't lock on yet.
He's done for!
Hop back real quick, hop back. Oh, yeah, this motherfucker. Oh, maybe. I just got a heal up. Woohoo! We killed him. Let's go. Oh, what's around here? A guy.
I'd step back, sir.
More.
Over there!
Hey, Dad. Oh, stuff. Shotguns. Nice, bro. It's always good to have ammunition on you. Oh, more blood. What's up here? Oh, yes. I used Lepra. What about them? Oh, fire rate 10. Reload time 10. Magazine 2. Okay, good for you. What if this boy? Thank you for dying. We're quite annoying following. Okay, nothing else is here. Let's go. Can I? Oh, hello.
I have this thirst for blood.
Give me that. Oh, new hideout. He did. 3 common handle pots. My guy was packing. Right. I don't want to upgrade that because, well, it's just a waste of upgrade, really. I would like to upgrade this up. And I can't. So I need lead sticks. 645. What? Damage over shot. I don't know which one does more. Reload times 4. Oh. We're using this. We're using the loop break. Actually, quickly. How do I equip? How do I wrap? Ah! How do I equip it? No, I don't care about that. The legendary weakness of Vampyr. Let me just... I'll just wait until I have more XP and then I'll level up. Load, what's going on here?
I cannot enter.
Okay.
Fresh blood. The whole building reeks of it. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Is that an axe? That's a damn scythe, my guy! We ain't gonna use that though.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
He's done it before. No. I had a drink outside tonight already.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
Give me that. Oh, I got a bludgeon. Oh, I got 2 lead rods. Damn. Can I do anything? No.
Please, stop. William was an honorable man. I could have saved him.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by Scal?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
See you later then.
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders.
Oh.
Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help.
I didn't know your name, actually.
Just give me a moment to secure my boat. We can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Okay. Let's go see.
This poor creature can't be my maker. Could it be some subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... what manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stone, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it! I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word, again, from a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Oh. Is he all?
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
I will take the job for the new clothes, but only.
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Let me see the drip. Let me see the drip.
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Ooh, that drip, bruh. I'll be looking
Oh, Doctor, what a night.
sexy.
We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King Country. Will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Okay.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. I'm coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
You doing what now, bro? You coming? Oh, fight! Fight!
It's my turn!
Fight! 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 Oh, he be dead.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the sweat of life. Drink at this river, dry it all.
I do.
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Hey! Sorry, please.
I've a mind to let you bleed out. Good luck then, sir.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain here. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Hell yeah, bro.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
Yeah, let me assist you. Oh, 500. Let me have your blood. I'm hungry for blood.
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
Give me your... No. I'm sorry. No.
In the back, you bastard! Didn't have the guts to fight me.
You wanna go again, then?
Fuck you. I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
God, kill me. Bitch. Right. What else is around here? Like, I wanna equip that. I wanna equip the new... My hand. Use machete. The hatchet's the best. But it takes up a lot more stamina. Wait, is that bad or is that good? I don't know. Hey, I think we take that. It does more damage. Yeah. Oh, let's go. And then after on. Okay, now I've got a leaf prayer and an empty slot can be used for the bludgeon. Okay, nice. Let's go.
To taste a life, to embrace its most intimate secrets. Such a burden, such a divine sin.
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I apologize, nurse. I needed some time to myself. This has been the longest and strangest night of my life.
You delivered poor Mr. Hampton from a terrible fate. The means to that end should be of little concern, Doctor.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Indeed.
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the second floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
Okay, thanks.
I would like to ask a few questions first.
Go ahead. How is Mr. Hampton?
And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in. How does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
Thanks. Who's Dr. Swansea?
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
2, and you've got 2,000. Oh, I'm gonna get you. As soon as I got that 2, bro, you dead.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
Indeed. Goodbye. Guten Tag. Okay, nothing around here. Who's you?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm new here.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shithole of a hospital.
That's quite a blunt introduction, Mr. Hooks.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Dr. Reed. Perk of the job. Don't judge me, and I won't judge you.
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure a gun can't be used as a surgical instrument.
You have a keen eye. I learned to shoot during the war, and have carried one ever since. Old habits die hard.
No need to explain, Dr. Reed. And if you ever need a better gun, remember, I may have something for you.
Okay.
Are you really smuggling weapons through the hospital?
And why not? I've already been attacked by patients, you know. And by gang members willing to steal my money.
But you're not defending yourself. You're selling guns to civilians.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to protect their health.
Fair enough.
How is the situation around here?
You want to hear the situation is all right? It's fucking awful. We lack everything. And it's getting worse every day.
Okay.
So what do you do exactly in this hospital? Apart from smuggling guns, I mean.
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long, I guess. I'll bring sick people here night and day. It's a dirty job, but I get it done. Most of the time.
Okay.
Since you're on the front line, how is the sanitary situation in this vicinity?
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to enter some streets or buildings. Even the locals attack you.
Okay.
It sounds like things have been a bit rough recently. What's happened?
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient outside the hospital? That's incredibly dangerous.
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather not bring your dead body back.
Okay, go on. He seems healthy, and he's a merchant. Nice. Goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Milton.
Right, let me quickly go and do this little side quest.
Dr. Swansea is right.
This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
I would level up, but I'm pretty sure that will continue the story, and I don't want to do that yet. Alright, let's go. So he said in the garden.
Scowl voices in the garden. I should investigate.
Let's go,
if they were to find somebody.
Oh damn, bro! Let me. Right, he's blocking. No, fuck you. Sit down, bitch. Oh, what's in here? Pods open. Nothing back here. Fair enough. For fuck's sake. I'm gonna die! Hold on, you block. Block for as long as you want. What? Heal, 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 heal. You dead, let's come back. This mother. Exactly, go sit down. Get folded like an omelette. Oh, okay. A photograph of a loving couple with a few words written on the back. Melton and Papa forever. Or Poppy. Let's not go back there, because I don't have enough health to deal with that shit.
Belong to you now.
The life running in your veins. This dead flesh needs it.
Oh, please spare me, Dark Queen. Spare your obedient slave.
Okay, that's all done then.
Good evening, miss.
Oh,
I'm Dr. Reed, the new surgeon at the Pembroke Hospital. And who are you?
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal. You're nothing but dust blown by the winds of eternity.
I beg your pardon?
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency? Well, tonight maybe I'm inclined to mercy. You'll never forget the night you met Thelma Howcroft.
You keep calling me mortal. Why is that? And if I'm mortal, what are you?
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know, I'm a vampire.
Huh? No way. So,
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, it was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
Please, describe to me how you feel. What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
I see. Have you ever heard of Cotard syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul.
Fairies.
Or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin to understand the concept of immortality. And you think it is I who am delusional.
Yeah.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howcroft?
It's only a cover. To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
You want to fucking
Who are
bat.
these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
Okay.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you, to care for you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For I am a vampire.
I see. Don't worry. These people will not find you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
Oh, yeah. Why do I hit? What the fuck's this in that then? Okay.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Said I got a fucking hint.
Good evening, sir. Can I help you?
Unless you're here to fix my face. No. I don't think you can help me.
I'm Dr. Reed. I've recently taken the position of head surgeon here. War injuries, am I right?
You guessed right, Doctor. German shell took my pretty little mug right off. But they still call me Thomas Elwood.
Personal questions?
How close are you to Miss Hawcroft? Are you aware that she thinks she is a vampire?
To wait for her next nibble is the best reason to stay here. Every time she approaches my bed, she treats me like something tasty. A normal person.
Aren't you afraid? She may hurt you if the game goes too far.
She's quite harmless, I can assure you. Her head's broken inside is all. While I'm busted on the outside.
Why is she biting?
But she's still beautiful. Living proof that there's hope for me.
So do you let her bite you? You know that's not sanitary.
And why not? She's only supping a few drops of me blood. And the pain, it's real for once.
She could decide to bite less willing patients.
Then it's another good reason for me to stay here, Doctor.
Well, I can memorize you already? I think we'll let you survive until I have the memorization skills to kill her, so she doesn't know as well because you two seem quite close.
You do realize she's mentally disturbed. It's called the Cotard syndrome. She truly believes she's a vampire.
In her madness, she never refers to my scars. And frankly, if I could, I'd join her world. It seems much more fun than the real one.
Did you serve for long?
Where were you stationed, sir? Did you serve for long?
I really don't want to talk about all this shit.
No offense. I was pushing too much. I served in France myself. I just wanted to know what happened to you.
You were an officer, weren't you? Then I doubt we fought the same war, sir. No offense.
Oh, you live in London.
How is your stay with us, Mr. Elwood?
Oh, it's bliss. I just escaped death in the trenches to be surrounded again by the moans of the dying.
Can I ask you precisely why you're a patient here?
It's the pain, sir. The drugs don't work. It just hurts under the scars, if you get my drift.
Can I do anything?
Can I do anything for your pain?
Nurses gave me a bunch of pills. No effect. Told you. It's like the flames are under my skin, burning away.
Who is treating you? Is someone in particular looking after your case?
Nobody since the old and tired doctor spoke to me. Started to think I was forgotten about. Won't blame you.
You don't seem worried by that.
My face hurts so much more when I smile or cry. I've learned it's easier not to speak. But be assured I'm smiling inside.
Back. Personal questions. Right. Well done.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Wait, are we? Did I miss something?
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Lesson London. Acquired.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
See ya.
The pain.
Good evening, Miss Howcroft. How are you tonight?
I need blood, Doctor. Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
Do you require my services, Miss Howcroft?
I have no need for your medicine, Dr. Reed. Blood is the only drug I need.
She needs some. Just healthy then.
Tell me, Thelma, why do you feel so attached to Mr. Elwood? Why him?
I'm not sure, Doctor. I think we have a bond of some sort. We've both suffered so much. He's the only mortal I find interesting.
Do you plan to make him a vampire too?
Of course not. How could I inflict my curse on anybody else? I'm not that cruel, Doctor.
I see you.
Would you say you and Mr. Elwood are romantically involved?
No. No, Thomas is a delicate soul. Even though he disguises it. But I am not the woman he needs. No, for I am a vampire, Doctor.
Doesn't matter if you're a vampire or not, you can still have love. Anything else? No.
I'll leave you, Mistress of the Dark, to your nocturnal activities.
Yes, goodbye. Maybe I should check on him.
Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
He might need
Evening,
painkillers.
Dr. Reed.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
I'm fine. Just do something for this pain, will you? That's all I'm asking.
So, like, what? He seems healthy, but I don't think he would be.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Seems. You might need some painkillers or something. Oh, you? Alright.
Good evening, Mr. Hampton. How do you feel?
Dr. Reed, is it? Oh, Sora, I must apologize for my behavior.
What do you mean?
I was not myself in the factory. Fear and exhaustion made me say awful things to you, I'm afraid.
You remained perfectly nice and polite. A little delirious, perhaps. But who wouldn't be after enduring an abduction?
Thank you, Doctor. That's a relief. Now all I need to do is rest and return to my flock.
What is the general situation in the East End docks?
The situation has always been tough, with a lot of tensions between the gangs and the dockers' trade union. The Wet Boot Boys are very nervous since they lost their leader.
Who
leads the gang now?
Since Clay Cox went missing, it's his wife Edwina who runs the show, with the assistance of her minion, Booth Digby.
Has the gang been
Has the gang been threatening you?
Ah, no. I've had this nickname for so long, you know, the sad saint of the East End. No one dares to bug a saint, not even criminals.
Fair enough. Back.
How did you end up in William Bishop's den?
I had received alarming news about his recent behavior. I went to his place and he refused to let me go.
Why did he abduct you?
William was an alcoholic. His addiction suddenly changed to blood. I don't know why. Just like a patient I met here, this Miss Hawcroft.
You dared to enter this awful place alone. You're a hero, Mr. Hampton. Or a fool.
I'm just a man trying to help his friends, Dr. Reed. William Bishop was a conflicted soul, searching for light.
Do you know Tom Watts, the bartender from the Turtle? I met him before I found you in the canning factory.
Tom? Yes, of course. Always the helping hand, good old Tom. Without men like him, corruption and despair would have wiped out the East End long ago.
Corruption?
Who should I avoid in this part of town, then? Any particularly evil figures?
Not really. Most men and women are just doing their best. And it's not my habit to speak ill of people I know, Doctor.
Fair enough. Despair.
People are still in despair.
How could it be otherwise? The authorities have left us all to rot in this contagious nightmare. No drugs, no advice, nothing. It's a damn shame.
What's going on outside? Oh, I'm not gonna be able to get him for a while. The whole doctor's not down. Personal questions. How do you feel?
How do you feel, Mr. Hampton? Medically speaking, I mean.
I feel exhausted. Beyond exhaustion, actually. William drank so much of my blood in his madness. I feel empty.
You're in good hands here. Dr. Swansea is well versed in blood transfusion, and I'm sure he'll take the best care of you.
Thank you, sir. I believe all I need is rest. And then I can go back to the people who need me.
What do you do for a living, Mr. Hampton? I can't help but notice the cross around your neck.
I manage a night asylum for the poor and homeless of the docks. And I try to guide the lost and hesitant on the right path to our Lord.
So, you're a priest?
Are you a priest, Mr. Hampton? A deacon, maybe?
Not at all, Doctor. I'm just a man of faith willing to preach the good word.
Why not use it against
Why didn't you use your cross against William Bishop? To repel him somehow?
That's a very strange question, Doctor. A cross is no magical token, if that's what you were trying to say. Not mine, anyway.
Okay. Back. Maybe.
Have you made friends since you arrived?
Not really, but I recognize Miss Harriet Jones. I knew her when she lived by the docks. That poor woman had such a miserable life.
You never came to see her here at Pembroke? Receiving visits when sick can be an important part of the healing process, you know. We're not just bodies.
You're preaching to the converted now, Doctor. To be truly honest, I thought she was dead. She left the docks many months ago.
Oh.
Goodbye, Mr. Hampton. We'll talk again later.
A giant morgue disguised as a hospital.
How are you?
Good evening, nurse.
Good evening, Doctor. I don't think we've been introduced yet. My name is Pippa Hawkins.
And I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. Dr. Swansea has recently offered me a position in this hospital.
Well, it's a euphemism that your help will be appreciated, Doctor.
Okay. Let me quickly... Seems healthy. A social circle is Milton. Let's call this 15,000. Well, 1,500.
How would you describe the situation at the Pembroke Hospital?
It's serious. The flu is wreaking havoc amongst the staff and patients. We are running out of everything.
You must get a hold of yourself, nurse.
Sorry, I'm exhausted. No one has any idea when this epidemic will be over.
Well, it isn't.
Nurse Hawkins, the Spanish flu won't last forever. Even the Black Plague didn't kill everyone.
I wish I could believe you. But what if this epidemic was worse? What if in the end, nobody was spared?
Well, somebody will be spared. Get a grip.
How long have you been a nurse?
Well, long enough to see that the epidemic is winning. And no matter how qualified you are, don't tell me you'll change that.
You would be to change your attitude.
I don't like your attitude, Nurse Hawkins. Pessimism can be as lethal as the epidemic in times like these.
Sorry, Doctor. I don't want to sound bitter, but I'm just too tired to give a pep talk like Nurse Brannigan.
How is the Pembroke staff coping with the epidemic?
Well, not well. Milton, the ambulance driver, is even more grumpy than usual. Especially concerning doctors.
Why is Milton grumpy on a daily basis? Is it just an act?
Milton's not the kind of man who's bothered about a bad reputation, whether he deserved it or not.
Ooh.
Why does Milton dislike doctors?
I don't know. Just ask him. But be warned. Milton is not the chatty type.
I know, I've talked to him.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Right. Milton, darling, come here, baby. Ah.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Yep. Personal questions. Don't mind.
Why do you have such a mediocre reputation among your colleagues, Milton?
Fuck them. Nobody knows the horrors I've seen since working here.
Calm
This
down.
city was sick long before the epidemic, Dr. Reed.
I know it's a difficult task, but correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not the job you are paid to do?
I
I've
am
seen babies
tall.
left to die while their brothers were properly fed. Underage girls and boys sold to all manner of perverts.
I'm sorry, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, exactly. We lack words. So excuse me if I don't look on the bright side of life.
I got your wallet.
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm fine, Doc. Physically, at least. But I would give everything to be in a better place right now.
I found your
I
wallet.
have some good news, Milton.
What? The epidemic's over?
I retrieved your wallet, with all the money and a certain picture.
Well, yeah, Pippa Hawkins is my girl. So what? Is it the difference of skin colour that bothers you?
Not at all, Milton.
Good. Please, take this money anyway. To remind you to keep your mouth shut. Not everybody is as broad-minded as you, Dr. Reed.
40 shillings?
What's
Damn.
going on between you and Nurse Hawkins?
Pippa's tired.
Chill!
Tired of all this shit. Tired of all those corpses piling up. She's as depressed as I am.
Bound by despair?
During the war, I witnessed a few couples just like you come together in difficult circumstances. It can be very damaging.
Maybe you're right. But we support each other. And that's all that matters.
You both got fired.
You do realize you could both get fired. Hospital staff are not meant to have intimate relationships with one another.
Come on, Dr. Reed. Do you know how many rules are broken in this hospital every day just to keep it running? There's nothing wrong with what we're doing.
Okay. Okay.
Goodbye.
I believe you. Pippa! Have some questions. Young gal. Pippa. Pippa, Pippa, Pippa. Ooh, Pippa.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Personal questions. Damn it. Your life.
Pepper, I know you're very close to Milton Hooks.
Yes? Milton Hooks is my man. If you want to report me for that, just feel free, Doctor.
I have no intention of reporting you, Nurse Hawkins. But are you aware of the risks?
The rules say I won't be allowed to work as a nurse anymore. But here at the Pembroke, we break rules all the time.
Is he worth the risk?
Hey, I'm no perfect woman, and Milton is not the finest bloke. But we do our best to get by. That's all any of us can hope for nowadays.
Personal questions. Okay, right, goodbye.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Right. Oh, he did. Oh, he did. That's Thelma. How are you?
Good evening, Doctor. I believe we're going to...
Looks like Mr. Robinson.
Dr. Reed,
Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune.
Definitely
Such
doesn't
an
sound like
honor,
him.
sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reed.
2,000 blood quality? Damn, bro.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reed.
Hello.
I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
I'll give you some advice, but understand that nothing beats practical experience, which can be exhausting and
I'm doing
solitary.
good H
Of course, sir.
Oh, how are you?
And don't worry, I will never allow myself to be a
okay,
burden.
I guess.
Neither to you nor this hospital.
This.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
What can you tell me about the Pembroke?
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea. But with your arrival, I can't think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
I've had a few views here and there. Oh shit.
What can you tell me about the...
Well, it is...
Yes.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Doesn't he look like Mr. Robinson?
In particular?
Well, yes, maybe.
Not the ginger one, but the
literature one.
literature one.
Products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reed. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Okay, new investigation. Nice. Personal.
Tell me more about your willingness to experiment with new medical techniques.
Harvey Fiddick is a patient suffering from a severe injury that could cripple him if not treated correctly. I'm convinced your blood transfusion technique could help him.
What is it you really want? To save him? Or to prove your point?
Fair question. I want nothing but to save my patient, Dr. Reed. Especially since I know Mr. Fiddick's story.
This personal involvement could also appear to be a lack of impartiality. You must know that a good surgeon must remain neutral.
I agree. But that does not excuse Dr. Ackroyd's behavior. A man who did not even take time to converse with his patient.
Do you think keeping his distance was a mistake?
All I know is that I'm taking care of human beings with desires, hopes, and fears. Not some biological machine comprised of blood, bones, and flesh.
Tell me Mr. Fiddick's story.
Our first diagnosis was compromised because Mr. Fiddick lied to us about the real origin of his injury.
Oh my god.
He first claimed it was an accident.
But why would he hide such crucial information from us?
We've got another
Because he is
viewer.
a proud father, ashamed of putting his children at risk because of his own negligence.
But it's another one, and I'm happy.
Goodbye, Dr.
Oh, he left.
Strickland.
Oh, she left.
What can I do for you, Doctor?
Where is my room?
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
Second floor of the hospital, left after the stairs. It's the last vacant office at the end of the corridor.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you, Nurse Crane.
I'll be allowed in this room, you fat bitch.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, madam. Can I help you?
It's my son who needs you, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. How can I help your son?
I'm Beatrice Goswick, mother of Mortimer Goswick. Could you check on him, please, Dr. Reed? I've heard much of your talents as a physician.
Damn, bro, a 4? That ain't good. Hinton, everything.
What can you tell me about yourself, Mrs. Goswick?
Not much to say. Just take care of my Mortimer and I'll cover all the expenses.
If you
That's
want me
all that
to
matters.
not bite you, I will just be nice.
Are you really that rich? Most of the patients here are of a more humble origin, if I may say so.
Yes, thanks to my husband. May he rest in peace. I can cover any needed medical expenses.
May I ask if you have an occupation, Mrs. Goswick?
I'm a teacher by profession. I teach young women who are more ambitious about their futures than their families.
What do you think of your reception here? Any complaints?
I have had the uttermost reservations about this hospital since we arrived. But we had no other choice, considering the state of emergency.
Is there something in particular that's bothering you?
Some of the staff were not especially welcoming. I suspect they're not accustomed to dealing with patients of such social standing.
Tell me about your
Tell
arrival.
me more about your arrival at the Pembroke Hospital. What gave you such a bad first impression?
The ambulance driver was quite rude, for a start. And that nurse, Miss Hawkins, seems to have quite a dubious attitude.
What do you mean?
She managed to secure a bed for my son despite the epidemic. It was a relief, but it wasn't cheap.
She charged?
She charged you for a bed?
Yes, and I paid without question, considering the urgency of the situation.
I share your concern, Mrs. Goswick. Be sure that I'll talk to the people involved.
I don't expect compensation, Dr. Reed. But I'm aware such behavior would not be tolerated in other hospitals.
Oh, shut up, man, you stupid bitch.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Yes. Guten Tag.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed. Can I help?
He looks like Harry
Really?
Potter.
Why are you here, then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
You live in London. How painful is
How
your throat?
painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
What do you...
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's
just
not
stop
just your
complaining
throat
then,
that
you
hurts,
stupid
Mr. Goswick.
dick.
Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe.
Oh wait, it's got a bandage around
But I
it.
don't want to talk or even write about it now.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather
Alright,
not
we've
talk.
heard it, you've heard it.
I'll let you get some rest, then.
I wasn't now!
Good evening.
I'm okay.
Right. We get it, we get it.
Why did your mother have you hospitalized here? She seems convinced this is a bad hospital.
My mother just wants the best for me. She won't rest while I'm here. She'd go all the way to hell and back to help me.
You're in good hands.
Pembroke Hospital may look unorthodox, but rest assured you're in good hands here.
It's not me you have to convince, Dr. Reed. It's my mother.
Do you want me to talk to her?
Is your mother bothering you? As your doctor, I can ask her to leave you alone if you would prefer.
That's tempting, Doctor. But you have no idea what my mother is capable of. She would tie herself to my bed if you asked her to leave.
Then I'll just force robe. Okay. Look, you seem all good now. Well, tell me
Tell
about
me
yourself.
about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
Well, then see you.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Shut the fuck up. Oh, you.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed. May I help you?
I don't know if a third opinion is needed. Your colleagues are already arguing about my condition.
I see. Would you mind telling me more about your situation?
I'm Harvey Fiddick. All I want is to get me bloody arm fixed properly.
If you can't hear me properly, then could you just, like, say in the
Tell
chat,
me
maybe?
about your injury, Harvey. Why do you feel so guilty about it?
My wife died because of me. And now I may lose everything because I've been careless enough to hurt myself. What an arsehole.
How could your job be responsible for your wife's death?
I was working a double. She went out to bring me a hot meal and got caught in a German bomb raid.
Oh, shit.
You can't hold yourself responsible for your injury, Mr. Fiddick. Unless you tried to hurt yourself.
Of course I didn't hurt myself. But I can't work until my arm is fixed. My children need to eat, Doctor.
Jesus Christ.
Tell me more about the death of your wife, Harvey.
1915. I was in the army. Building workshops for the Royal Flying Corps. Helen was happy I wasn't sent to the front.
What happened?
The Germans sent Zeppelins to bomb the construction site, but they missed their target. My wife was bringing my dinner when the bombs fell.
That's sad.
I'm sorry for your loss. So many died during the bombings. I served in France and witnessed the carnage there.
I would like to say that she didn't suffer. Truth is, I have no idea.
Fair enough.
I just know that I'm all that me kids have. Poor little bleeders.
How are your children after losing their mother?
They were smaller then. The only good thing about this is my Helen didn't bring them with her that night.
True. I don't feel like I should memorize him.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Fiddick.
I'm just a regular guy waiting to get his arm fixed, so I can return to work and to my family.
I was more curious about what you were doing before being hospitalized.
I'm a carpenter, and a good one too. But that means I need both arms to feed my family, Dr. Reed.
Tell me about the doctors who are arguing about your case.
Strickland and Aykroyd. They both want the best for me, but there's a lot of pride there. Doctors are no different from carpenters, it seems.
What do you mean?
I often had professional arguments with rivals on a building site. Difference is I disagreed about wooden nails, not flesh and bones.
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well, it's clear that I've chosen a bad time to be injured. Forgive my bluntness, but you seem overwhelmed by cases of the flu.
I won't lie to you about it. I'm afraid we are.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Dr. Reed? I have the feeling you're very capable. And your colleagues seem to think so too.
In other circumstances, you would be right. But for now, I don't think I can take on the responsibility. My apologies. Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
I'm all right. Considering the state of this place, I should consider myself lucky, I guess.
Fair enough. Oh, that's only 800. I think I could go up to 1,000 after I do that. Has he got any? Oh shit! Social circles, Dr. Thoreau. Let's not try kill him then. We've killed Clay Cox. Don't know him. Don't know him. Don't know him. And then those one. Goodbye. Then.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Right, you're the doctor I've just seen.
Reads me like a book.
You dick.
I never could keep anything from her.
Alright. Due to the... Oh my god. It's not fun. Due to the influenza, this hospital can no longer take any patients in the hospital for. Please go back home. Okay, fair enough. I can see myself, but I look kinda stupid. Oh, you. Who are you? You.
Good evening, nurse.
Oh, you are.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed, the new surgeon here at the Pembroke.
Dr. Swansea has already told us about you, sir. I'm Nurse Gwyneth Brannigan. Welcome to the Pembroke Hospital.
Did he really? It's a good thing I wasn't hoping to keep a low profile.
All members of staff have already read about your new blood transfusion technique. Dr. Swansea made sure of that.
I see. Well, I'm a little surprised. But I suppose I'll just have to deal with this unexpected notoriety.
You must know, blood transfusions are Dr. Swansea's primary subject of research. He is convinced it is the future.
She's healthy. Damn, oh my god, that's a lot of blood. Stay in the middle.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals, most of them. Dr. Swansea has a gift for recruiting talent.
Most of them. Is there a problem I should know about, nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Then why say that there's a problem?
Is there anyone that stands out?
Well, I have never met someone as dedicated as Dr. Tippets. He should be a standard for us all here. If only he were younger.
Why should his age be a problem?
I guess it's fair to say he's always pushing himself to the limits. He just doesn't know when to stop and get some rest.
Oh, Tippets. Speak up.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No. I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Shut my little sighted bitch.
I'm not familiar.
Oh,
Brilliant.
Most.
It would...
How are things here?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling against an invisible enemy, more lethal than any bullet from a gun. It's hard, Doctor.
An invisible enemy? Quite a poetic term for a disease, especially from a nurse.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks have been exhausting. We could all do with a good night's sleep.
Is the
Do you
audio
think this
okay
hospital
for
can
the
survive the
video?
epidemic?
We are all
If you
volunteers
could tell me,
here,
that would really
and
help.
we're trying to hold fast, but how do we beat an invisible killer? Some nurses have already resigned.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance.
Okay. 17,005. Why you keep joining and leaving, bro? Oi, yeah.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
No. 315. I can't saw anything. Okay, see us. I'll see you. Damn, we almost been there for 2 hours. Let's go.
On every street corner.
Oh, you pipper.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Personal question. Colin, fuck off. I'm actually gonna end up stabbing this human being. He should see that I'm broadcasting, right? And he's just like, anyway, you know, let's just send him 29.5, things so that he can play Apex Legends with me. I don't want to play Apex Legends with him, but he keeps like
It's locked, all right.
Oh, long letter. Oh my god, that is long, my guy. I didn't read all that. Screw that shit. Pippa! Ah, yes, stupid bitch.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Personal questions.
Pepper, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful.
You're always useful.
I want to make things change.
Yeah, patience. Be proud of what you've achieved.
You should be proud of what you've achieved. This hospital represents hope for many people in need of help.
Maybe you're right. But at the moment, I feel like we're just a cemetery waiting room.
That's not very nice.
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet. My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is what I must do.
And what about Milton Hooks? Does he share your point of view?
For Milton, any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
On the contrary, my faith has never been stronger. Maybe we are all just too proud to face up to the fact that science cannot compete with God.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Don't leave this. Stupid bitch. Sure, I'm not to worry about it. Small bag of junk and...
Thelma Howcroft said she was being watched by vampire hunters.
Who are you?
Where are they hiding?
I want to kill you.
I should investigate.
Seemed like you would have the key to that.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reed.
Always a pleasure to meet a colleague, sir. Especially when he was supposedly dead.
A colleague? Are you a doctor too?
Not anymore, sir. I used to be Dr. Rakesh Chadana. Now, I'm just Mr. Chadana, pawnbroker and humble guardian of this morgue.
What do you mean, you used to be a doctor? Was your license revoked?
No, sir. It is just that I like to be precise. I run a little pawn shop while taking care of the dead. But I used to be a real doctor.
Oh, we can trade with them? Nice. Haven't met before.
Have we met before?
I don't think so, sir. Why?
When we first talked, you said you were glad to meet me since I was reported dead.
Funny story, sir. Your sister came here a few nights ago. You were missing, and she was looking for your body. She must be very relieved now.
You had to bring her up. You had to just bring her up.
Do you work here alone?
Yes, very easy work, sir. All I have to do is watch a few bodies. The situation was very different when the main morgue was still open.
I'll watch them.
Why do you have to watch these bodies?
Because these poor fellows have no names. We keep them in case someone comes looking for the missing. Sadly, very rarely happens.
That's sad.
Why close the hospital's main morgue?
It was for sanitary reasons after the beginning of the epidemic. Cadavers had to be moved to the nearest mass grave.
What is your... Oh, damn it, he's a man.
Are you afraid or uneasy being surrounded by so many corpses?
Why should I? These bodies are empty vessels. Flesh left to decay. Poof. No soul anymore. All gone.
An interesting point of view. And quite an exotic one, too. Most people fear, or at least have a respect, for dead flesh.
Sir,
oh, we're about to hit
as
2
a medic
hours.
during the war, I learned to face my death and the death of others.
We're about to hit it.
It's the pain we have to tame, not death itself.
Oh.
How did you get this job?
After I left
30
the army,
seconds.
I worked as an undertaker down by the docks. A dangerous place with many an unpleasant business there. Milton Hooks
20
helped me get a job
seconds.
here.
A pawnbroker? I expect to
10
get all types
seconds.
of people
9,
here.
Yes,
8,
sir.
7,
All kind of people.
6,
For I sell
5,
all kind
4,
of goods.
3, 2, 1.
Who comes here to
Well,
kill?
hey!
It's very unhygienic, even unsafe. Diseases can spread. For the customers, for the hospital.
I'm very cautious, sir. I've been a doctor, remember? And all my clients are good people. In fact, I think I only know good people.
What kind of goods?
With the quarantine, it's not always easy to buy things. So I trade, I exchange. Some people sell, some others buy. I like to help.
Since you're not afraid of dying, do you believe in life after death, Rakesh?
No. I believe we must do all the good we can while alive. For our time is short, and the obstacles are endless.
Do you think you would enjoy immortality as a concept?
I don't think so. Don't mistake me. I love life, and I'd like to live a long life. But everything has to decay, sir. Even goodwill.
Goodwill not.
Do you really believe goodwill cannot last?
As I said, sir, everything decays. If I was to never die, goodness, I would be bored or worse. And I like to be helpful, sir.
Quite depressing, wouldn't you say?
Yes, but the good news is, we'll all die before losing our humanity, sir.
So you're ready to die?
No, I am not. I don't fear death, for I won't see it. What troubles me is the pain my death will inflict to those I know.
You're a wise man, Mr. Chidana.
No, Dr. Reed. I am a foolish man. But I like to think otherwise.
Okay. Got enough for me.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana.
Never ceases to...
Oh, wait, what? Who the fuck are you then? Looks like another man. Pharmacy. Where's this pharmacy at? 200 miles away. 200 meters away. Oh, I'm not reading that, like. Oh, blood. Damn, bro, a lot of blood. Okay, don't be dealing with him now. Oh, I do. Hey, oh. Can't do that yet. Right, let's quickly try and level up. Let's continue with the main mission. Right, go up to my room. Run it, 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 run it for mine.
This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes.
Indeed.
Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin.
True. Let me level up my stamina and every second I was... Alright, I can't level that up yet. Big first, blood capacity. Fast manager. And then big first. Alright. Oops. Right. No. Wait, what level am I? Yes, we know he's dead. Killed him like last night or something. What level? Damn, I'm level 7? Analyze. You have a serum. Regeneration serum.
William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night.
I reset.
So much time now.
Why can't I? I gotta do everything over again now. Cause dumb Josh reset like an idiot. Ah. Confirm. I should be level 7 again.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood?
He had like a rock. Oh, fuck.
Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry. There's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
I'll go there.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
Okay.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Thank you. Thank you very much. What's in here? Nothing. What's the point of it being there? You think I ain't gonna reload my bullets? I don't need these bullets, bro. Give me this damn box. Let me refill. What the fuck? Guess we can't refill. Is it if I've got bullets, I put it in there? No. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a bit busy at the moment. I see the vampires. My man just walks through stairs like there's nothing wrong. Not stairs. Bloody hell. Finally, we get to the fighting after a long wait of talking and boringism. And a loading screen. yourself food. Oh, there we go. Found blood. Damn, bro, I got 3 views. Oh, now what 2? That's all good. Oops.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza. It's locked.
Okay.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
What the fuck? Whoa, what the f... Come on. Give me that blood. Ooh, wow.
It's locked, all right.
Can't open it yet. Oh, something here. Oh, brilliant.
Balls of Mars. Fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But they do contain iron tartrate, and that might prove itself useful.
Glass file. Don't. Oh, wait there. It's another floor. We check every floor. And we get water-rich blood samples. Always useful. The fuck was that?
These scowls feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
What's over here? Shotgun bullets and bullets and a lot of goodness. What the? Jesus Christ! You deserve that. Shit. Probably getting on stamina real quick. Shines. Glass files. Always nice to have.
It's locked.
I don't
All
need
right.
products.
It's locked.
Right. Dead body. A new citizen investigation is available. Alright. So. Okay. That's all good.
Mr. Connor's injuries don't match the report.
Corner of the lips.
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps?
Maybe.
The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful.
How did he die then, Doctor?
Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then, he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
Okay. Tippett. Oh shit. Am I killing people for? What's in here? Someone try to open it. Can't open it. Okay. What's in here? Can't. What the fuck? John Doe. Get out of here, you little shit. Hey, what? Let's go. He's resisting it. Sit down. Give me that blood as well. Sit down, bro.
These scowls can be so ferocious. I'm not sure I can defeat them without becoming stronger. To drink blood is so tempting.
Oh, it's a workbench here. Nice. Can I level up my axe, please? I may. Don't have enough powder, whatever. Woohoo! Can't level up, can't level up. Turn those into glass files. I need to do something here, didn't I? Oh, water-rich blood samples, right? Can I do anything again? No, oh, I can. An agamanetic formula. Doesn't matter. Oh, you fucking bastard. Did I get a key or something? Oh, junk, random. A morgue underground key. An old key, right? Morgue, okay, that's fine. A shelter key. Okay. So I didn't get anything else, no. Hey, dials. Joe, whatever his name is. So I'm not gonna. Oh wait, was there a letter on him? Death report. Photograph. Alright, that's near the docks. Torn off here. Okay, that's fine. You're good now. So I can't open this.
It's locked, all right.
Damn it. Can you not just like pry it open? It's 3 o'clock and look how dark it's been gone. Ah. I see something. Oh, it's just a door. That's stupid. Yeah, it's just doors and stuff and... But I've done everything here, right? Sit down. Damn, bro! My last one. Heal. Thank you for your blood. Pretty sure everything here's done. Okay, let's leave. Okay, I'm gonna quickly level up. I think this is a good idea. And then I think we should leave it after I level up. Because we have, well, yes, we've been on for 3 hours. Well, 2.5. Round up, basically 3 hours. I don't care about Dr. Reed's nameplate, man. Let me quickly go craft this antidote real quick. What's it for? The fuck's it antidote for, my guy? Is it for fatigue? There we go. I think it's for fatigue. Oh well. Oh yeah, it's for fatigue. Right. We should upgrade. No, we don't have enough to upgrade that. We should upgrade the blood capacity. Hard biting. Right. No. Right. Guys, I will leave the stream there. And we'll come back on it tomorrow or maybe later on. Okay, right. See yous. Hopefully someone watches this.